Hi everyone, I'm Alison Liang from CSIRO in Australia, and I want to tell you a little bit about our paper, Improving Smallholder Farmers' Gross Margins and Labour Use Efficiency Across a Range of Cropping Systems in the EGP, which was published in World Development in 2021. In this paper, we explored the labour requirements under conservation agriculture practices for several rice-based cropping systems across the Eastern Gangetic Plains. Our results are from over 400 field trials conducted on farmers' fields over 3 years between 2015 and 2017. This is a very large data set for on-farm experiments, and our results are statistically robust. We quantified the labour demand under conservation agriculture, which as applied here is a more mechanised practice than traditional crop cultivation. Next, we quantified the costs of production and then the gross margins under both conservation agriculture and conventional practices for 6 cropping systems which are widespread or emerging in the EGP. I'm going to show some key results from the rice wheat, rice maize and rice lentil cropping systems. Labour use was 35 to 40% lower under conservation agriculture management than under traditional crop practices in all the cropping systems. This reduction in labour use was achieved while maintaining or increasing crop yields. Conservation agriculture practices reduced labour demand by eliminating pre-sowing tillage operations, by mechanising crop establishment, and by facilitating easier weed control through the use of herbicides and the planting of crops in clear lines, which reduced the time taken for manual weeding operations. Average gross margins were 20 to 30% higher under conservation agriculture practices than under conventional practice. The reduced labour requirements contributed to reduced costs of production. Combining these with higher cropping system productivity under conservation agriculture-based practices led to the increases in gross margins. As well, average gross margins in the rice maize and the rice lentil systems were higher than those in the more common rice wheat systems. This was a result of higher productivity in maize than in wheat, and in the higher economic value of both maize and lentil compared to wheat. I hope you found this brief taste of our paper interesting, and I encourage you to read it in full. It's a really interesting analysis of some of the socioeconomic outcomes from this agronomic research. Thanks for watching.